All right, Dragonstorm draft number 2. Let's see if this one goes any better. And pack one, pick one. UGIN, Eye of the Storm. So real easy decision here. Got some other good cards, Static Snare, Guru Goldkeeper, but we're just taking UGIN, tap a dual land. Ooh, and could we follow it up with another rare? What is this? Prowler, 4-drop, 5/5. When enters, mill 3 cards, or mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. Or you may. Okay, it is May ability. And then renew. Oh, that's right. And you just put a ton of some postal counters. Okay, so not like, oh my gosh, the strongest rare ever. Piercing Exhale looks great. Sagu Wildling looks good. Sig Appraiser looks good. I'm not starting off. That's not the. I'm all about early picking teamer rares, or teamer uncommons, but not that one. I think maybe we should take the Sig Appraisers so we can be blue. I don't know if I'm even want to play this card. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be a graveyard deck or not. So a little too early to play that. I think I'd rather just get the 2-for-1 and move on with my life. So we'll take the Appraiser for pack 2. A dual land, Lion Weight. Okay, Narset's Rebuke. Would love the Jungle Hollow here. But this is very much worth picking up early on. So, yeah, okay. It would be great to be able to go back and grab that green rare, but that's okay. It's not like Sig Appraiser. It doesn't fit with Lion Weight. It also does graveyard stuff. So I'm gonna take the Lion Weight here. Like maybe and then move on from there. Like the Jungle Hollow, I'm only playing the Jungle Hollow if I'm playing the Lion Weight. So I think I just want to take the Lion Weight and see if I can get some lands later on. The Narcissus Rebuke, Undergrowth Leopard, Ice Ridge Serpent, but the Globe, Dragonstorm Globe. But we'll take Lion Weight and be happy. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got an excellent gold card here in these colors, in green and black. Destroy a small creature, and power 3 or less. So that can kill some of the bigger dragons. I thought it was mana value 3 or less. And then when it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or this card's phenomenal. Definitely playing this over the Aurora Procession, and going to be very happy with our lives. Piercing Exhale, Sagu Pummeler, Night Watch, I guess, if that ends up being good, who knows. So, very happy with the Disruptive Stormbrood here. What do we have here? We've got the Temur Tawny back, the Temur Devotee, Sonic Shrieker, pick 5 Sonic Shrieker, very good, but we're just pretty far away from doing that. Like, black could potentially be our splash color, and I like the Tawny back so much more than I like the Night Watch. Like, it makes me want to play the Tawny back over. I mean, that leads us to kind of 4-color soup here, because the Lion Weight's obviously great, pushing us to black, but like we could just splash Lion Weight and be Teamer splash Lion Weight. That'd be totally fine. So I think the Tawny back is just so much better than the oh my gosh, what color combination is this? Not Teamer. The other one. You guys know. Oh, perfect. Okay, beautiful. Nothing. That's so good. How is this going pick 6? So right after the Tawny back, being able to grab the Guardian is just insane. I can't wait to go Guardian into UGIN. That's going to be awesome. Then I don't even have to attack if I don't want to. So I can keep the Hexproof on to protect the UGIN. Like, that's going to be sweet. Notably, the Dragonstorm Globe triggers UGIN. So I think the Globe is potentially already playable anyway. But with UGIN, it's combo. Right? That second trigger, whenever you cast a colorless spell, except 1 target permanent, that's 1 more color. So here we have an option between these 2 drops. Soul Tie, that's the word I was looking for earlier. So several options. We don't have a single piece of mana fixing yet. and that's concerning. We don't have a ton of interaction. We don't have any dragon. We have one dragon. I don't think I'm too worried about this. Like, that is good, but I think I'm more for Devotee or Dispelling Exhale. I guess we'll go with the Exhale for now. And then we're just going to do very, very aggressively pick up lands whenever we can. Here, I think I'm just going to grab this 5-drop, being able to this is great if I ever mill it. I think this card looks really good. So notably, we have kind of some expensive cards. Okay, and the Gold Keeper is what wheeled. I might have to play a Roamer's Routine, and that's fine, but I think I could pick that up easier than this. I don't even know if this is good, but it is a dragon, so, you know, great with the exhales. Speaking of exhale, I'm going to go ahead and grab this Piercing Exhale. Yeah, interesting to see this wheeling, but maybe do I want this? It is Teamer. I think the exhale is probably consistently better. Yeah, that's tough, actually. I'm going to take the 2-drop over the 5-drop. Twin Bolt, sure. Roma's Routine, sure. I'm not playing that. Okay, and 2 lands, neither of them help us at all. And so, well, that's not true. This gives me both my splash colors versus a Teamer rare. So I know I said I'd be aggressively picking up Fixing. But this card is just so good. It's just so good. I think if this was any other land, I would pick it up. But I don't even know if I want to play a Bloodfell Caves. So, and this gives me just, well, this does make green and black. Okay. I have to just grab this as a dual land. I don't have any, I have some removal already. I know that's a great 2-for-1, but I need my mana. Rediscover the Ways, Double Anticipate. I'm not playing that. Here, yep. I could take the Exhale potentially, because like I don't know what's my splash color yet. If it's red or black or both. I guess it's both. But I have a couple pieces of removal and disruption. I think I do want to play the black card, so I'm just going to grab that. Here, I'm kind of tempted to take the Snow Globe over Sage of the Fang, Unending Whisper. No, that's one thing. No, I don't really have a ton of like straight up card draw yet. I have some, obviously UGIN and some value here, and Lion Weight is a great 2-for-1. Technically, this is a 2-for-1 if I ever harmonize it, but. So Unending Whisper or my first copy, I kind of want one of each of these. So which one do I think I'm more likely to find another copy of later? Unending, the Dragonstorm Globe, maybe? I'm going to take the Whisper for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab that for now. Okay, so another just green-black. I cannot find any of Devotee. So that's interesting. Do I take a green black? The thing is, I already have 2 lands that splash black. I need more Teamer lands, like Teamer duels. So I'm going to focus on Teamer duels, and for that reason, I'm going to just take the Evolving Wilds. Like I have obviously great cards. I have some great top end. Would not mind getting some more. I'll take another Dispelling Exhale. Yeah, 2 exhales in this pack. Nice. I think I just have 3 dragons so far to go with the exhales, and here we go. Opulent Palace. I know I said I want the Teamer proper lands, but this does give me 3 colors that I'm actually playing versus 2 colors, so I am just going to take this. I feel good on black. There's another Unending Whisper and Dragon Globe, so I do think I'll be able to pick one of those, the Dragon Globe up. Funny that I said I want one of each, and I saw 2 packs that each had one of them. I know, and then we saw some Dragon Globes in the first pack as well, but this is looking good. Sorry if I should maybe make the cards bigger again for now. I just really wanted to see what this is going to look like. My mana curve so far. All right, pick 6 gives me another exhale. My third exhale. I don't know if I want 3, so maybe I just take... Well, I don't really want this either. No, I'm going to take an exhale. I do want 3. I lied. And then, okay, Narset's Rebuke over the Tawny back, or the Focus of the Mind. I want all 3. I want all 3. I think I'm going to take my first copy of Focus of the Mind over my first copy of Narset's Rebuke because of, already having all the mana, and I'm going to take Suncrusher Mage. Because of having the triple exhales, I'm thinking like when I leave up mana, leaving up an exhale versus leaving up an Narset's Rebuke is kind of doing the same thing if I have both in hand, whereas leaving up an exhale and then having some card draw in my hand is very different. So doing 2 different things. So that's what I'm thinking. That's why I wanted to do that. Okay, got my first Dragonstorm Globe, and I have, okay, for these last couple cards, I'm going to switch to View again. And a Devotee. Okay, I'll probably end up playing that, honestly. It's pretty good. Like, it's a 3/3 defender, the classic 3/3 defender, but it's really great against those aggro decks to have some early drops that just really shore up the ground, fix your lands, whatever. I doubt I'm playing this Agent of Kotis, but I'll put it in my deck. How many dragons do I have? 3, I think, still. Yeah, still the 3 dragons. Okay, so I got my Dragonstorm Globe. Whatever, I'll leave it in here, but I'm not playing 2 of those. All right. Really interesting pack here. So, Evolving Wilds, I do need a couple more lands for sure. Sagu Wildling. Another Lion Weight. With a Roiling Dragonstorm. Part of me fears not having like creatures in my graveyard to get back with this, so I'm actually kind of leaning towards the Evolving Wilds or the Sagu Wildling maybe, because that's a dragon and mana fixing. I'm just gonna take the Evolving Wilds and hope that something else wheels from that pack. That was a juicy pack. Another Lion Weight, nice. Channeled Dragonfire. Great card, and another Focus the Mind, another Sagu Wildling. What are the chances one of these Lion Weights wheels back to me, huh? I'm just worried I won't have anything like creatures in my graveyard that are strong powered to get back and actually kill things. So, and black is definitely my. I don't even need to play black necessarily. So I'm not gonna take the Dismal Backwater. I think I'm gonna take the Wildling over the Focus the Mind and Channel Dragonfire, just because this only deals with small things. I'm kind of worried. I don't think I want this. I'm kind of worried about not having enough mana fixing. Beautiful. Absolutely Mammoth Bellows slam picking this here. Another Soul Tide Devotee would be more than happy if that wheeled to play it. I don't think it will, but I definitely would play that. Yeah, I mean, I technically don't have to play black, and so maybe I don't. And so double taking more of those wild, more light of the copies of Lion Weight isn't necessary here. So just slamming Mammoth Bellow and being very happy with it. And, oh man. Oh. What does my mana look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I get greedy here? Take 1 more Awaken the Dead. I mean, I am playing black because all my duels have to do with black. And then red's the splash. Red's my lightest splash. So, and it's mostly top end. I'll get rid of that Twin Bolt. I'm just doing it. It can get back. There's so many goodies for it to get back. Bewildering Blizzard or Focus the Mind, huh? That is the question. I think I have to take Focus the Mind here. I have a lot of high-end stuff. And then being able to exhale and then into Focus the Mind. Beautiful. Yeah. I want to play Bewildering Blizzard, but I'm not. Molten Exhale here has got to be the pick, even off the splash, even though my red's my lightest color. I already have 2 Dragonstorm Globes. I said I was only going to play 1. Who knows? Maybe I will actually play 2. I mean, the Lion White's so good. I'm just worried I'm not going to have any things in my graveyard to bring back. So I think I'll just grab that over the on-color Pummeler here. Ooh, so do I want to get 2 for 1s, or... I've just been so greedy. I've been so greedy. But you know what? I have the Dragonstorm Globes. I have the Disruptive Storm or the Sagu Wildling. So I think I'm going to take the Kishless Trawler here. Thornwood Falls, pick 8, Thornwood Falls. Thank you very much. Slamming that, not even looking at anything else. Unending Whisper, very happy with that. I have plenty of top end. I don't think I need... Yeah, I don't think I need another 6-drop. I'd rather have... Well, do I want that over my second copy? Maybe I do want this, actually. Sure. Okay, Dismal Backwater or Lion Weight. This is the first copy of Lion Weight, I think, right? In this pack, and then there's another one coming. So if one wheel... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands already. Do I take another dual land? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so I ended up getting a Devotee, Snakeskin Veil over Jadecast Sentinel. Snakeskin Veil, I guess. Devotee. All right. This will be interesting. This will be interesting to build this deck. I've got... Okay, so 1 card in the sideboard right now. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing Twin Bolt. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, this is really good. I really like this card. I don't think I need to play Snakeskin Veil. It's a great card, but I don't need to worry about holding that up. I really like the Exhales, especially because I have, as of now, I have 4 dragons, 5? 4 dragons. I'm probably playing all of them. The only one I'm considering not playing is the Crew Goldkeeper, but I don't know. I mean, this is just a 3/3 flyer. Sometimes it might make a treasure or 2 maybe throughout the course of a game, and then I can give something else +2/+2 and flying, so that's not bad. I kind of want to play both Snow Globes because ramping into these top ends plus ramping into UGIN or triggering UGIN, we're definitely playing 1. I'm not playing both Soul Tie Devotees, I don't think. I'm not playing this. I can get rid of Heritage Reclamation. I'd rather have this as my Enchantment Hate, but I also have this as Enchantment Hate, so I have mainboard Enchantment Hate. I think I can get rid of this. Yeah, I'd rather focus on actually playing Devotees over that thing. Oh, man. Yeah, Songcrafter Mage is going to be awesome. Be able to get like a... So it just casts Focus the Mind for 1, doesn't it? Right? Because I play Songcrafter Mage, I give Focus the Mind Harmonize, it costs 2 less to cast, and this can tap for... So it costs 1 and 2... and this cast, then this reduces it by 2. So, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good turn. It also lets me even, like, get the exhale back, so I like that. What do I cut? I know red is my splash color, or, like, it's kind of higher up the curve, but exhale is just good in the late game, so I don't really care. About whether I play early or late. I don't need to have... It's not like a Devotee I'm relying on or something, right? Like, I don't care if I play this on turn 5 when I finally get my red mana on board. I probably should only play 1 of these. I mean, it is just a monolith, but man, giving +1/+1 counters to my dragons are awesome. Okay, so let's build maybe piles. I'm not cutting any of this. I guess this is technically in the maybe pile, but it looks like a really good card. I'll put it in the maybe. I don't want to cut any of this stuff. But as far as my top end goes, I love these. For my card draw, let's put all my card draw in one pile so I can view it all together. I'm counting these as card draw. Do I need to play the Roamer's Routine? No, I don't think so. I would rather play the Globe, I think. Definitely with the combo of UGIN. So if I want more ramp, I can play the second Globe. The Lion Weight, I mean, what creatures can I get back? 3/3s. The Lion Weight, honestly. See, this is actually what I was kind of worried about when I was looking through those second copies of Lion Weight. Like, most of my things can only do 3 damage. Maybe I have one that can do 4, one that can do 6, and then if in my maybe piles a couple that do 4. So that's why, as stoked as I was on that first pick to grab Lion Weight, or on like, what was that, pack 2? I got thinking pack 2 or pick one, pick pack 1, pick 2 or pick 3. As I kept seeing them come around, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to utilize it. So I actually think I am gonna cut it. I guess I'll put it in the maybe pile, but okay, there you go. And okay, so I need to cut, yeah. So for removal, I have a bunch of blue counter magic. As far as hard removal goes, Awaken of the Honor Dead, Exhale. I guess I really don't have that much removal, so maybe I do want to keep Lion Weight for that reason. I actually think I get rid of this. I don't think it really, I don't know. I have other things to do with my mana. I have so much card draw, like I'm not worried about needing to do stuff with mana, so I'm going to get rid of this. Now I need 2 more cards to cut. I think I want to keep the exhales, all of them. All 5 exhales. I think I'm just keeping them. They all look great. I'm going to get rid of the Earthcrafter. And then let's see. Oh, I thought it would resort it for me. This isn't a creature technically, but it basically is. So I actually think because of just wanting a little extra piece of removal, I'll keep the Lion Weight. Piercing Exhale with the Soul Tie Devotees looks awesome. One more card to cut, huh? And then I need to deal with my mana. It's another reason to cut the Lion Weight. I'm just worried it won't actually ever kill anything. Like, it's only going to kill 3 power, it's 3 toughness stuff, almost always. I have 3 creatures in my whole deck that have more than 3 power, so I think I get rid of the Lion Weight. Also helps with my mana situation, so we'll do that. We'll just keep all the card draw and hope that's good and get me up to... Just looking at all these 5 drops. Do I want another Snow Globe? Let's see what my mana looks like, and then I'll consider bringing in another globe. So right now, it's showing... Do I just get rid of black? No, because I have all these duels. It's fine. Even if I don't... I don't think I'm going to play a swamp, because this is the only black spell I'm playing, but I have all these duels that have black, so I think it's kind of free. So I'm not going to play the swamp. So right now, I need mostly blue and green, and I have for blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. For green, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, might want one more. And red, black, I just have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's great. The Evolve Wilds don't count towards black, but I don't think it's worth playing a swamp. And then red, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do I want to cut an island for a forest? I don't think so, because no, but do I want to cut a mountain? Yeah, I think I cut a mountain for a forest, right? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red versus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6 red, I think 5 red, 9 green is better, because that opens up the Sagu Wild Lane. It opens up the Sultai Devotee for more black sources. Okay, I think that looks good, and I don't think I'm going to play the second globe. So let's get into matches and see if I can just UGIN out some wins, huh? This is what that last deck was missing, those all the top end, the Teamer uncommons and a UGIN for a good measure. So okay, well, a very slow hand with no green mana. Do I have to mulligan this? But UGIN. I think I have to mulligan this. I wish this was if I had a green source, I'd probably keep it, but nothing to do. I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this looks much better. I'm going to keep this, and yeah, I got some early mana stuff to do. So, just put back a mountain. No, maybe I could have put back one of these, because I don't have any. Yeah, maybe I should have put back one of those. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. I have all my mana fixed. Those dual lands just go so far in fixing your mana. 3 lands, 4 colors of mana. That's amazing. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm killing that. Do I just kill it with this? Yeah. If I did keep my double red, I could have Song crafted out and Molten Exhale, but that wasn't in my opening hand. So. Awesome. Okay, that's great. I think what I do here I'm just going to go ahead and exhale this. And then this is going to go get me my second red, so that way next turn I can play Songcrafter into Exhale. If there's something to kill. Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect. How they put the counter on that. That's so good for me. Oh, right. I can't even play this off my Dismal Backwaters. Yeah. We're just gonna kill all the early stuff. I know I'm using like all this removal on all the early stuff, but I'm just trying to survive. That might bite me in the butt later. When they start dropping bombs, I don't have any removal left, but what am I going to do? Not play to the board? Oh, yeah. Great, great. Awesome. I love that. Killing my tapped creature. Do I just play a 3/2? Then it can get me back up Focus the Mind, potentially. No, I'll give it one more time. I'm at 19. I'm at 19. If next turn they just flood the board, and last turn all they did was remove my blocker, they didn't add to the board. So if they add to the board here, maybe I'll consider playing the trawlers. But oh, and what did I say? I'm gonna really hope I find my removal soon. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, that is so brutal. Well, I think I have to hope that I can counter something this turn. Oh, I don't even need to read the card. I just get to counter it. What does it do? At the beginning of your upkeep, return. Oh yeah, return all that stuff. Okay. We're just gonna try to stay alive here. So definitely playing this so I can clog up the board. Avoid that attacking me for a turn. And then I can... I would love to rip an island so I could play crawlers and get back exhale. It does exile it, notably, so I don't get the value here. Okay, well, let's find... Okay, good. I definitely needed... What do I discard here? I think I discarded Focus the Mind for now. I know that there's obviously the value here, but I can get... Okay, so I'm going to take damage this turn, but then I can kill that, and I can double spell. I can always get back the crawlers, or get back to Focus the Mind with the trawlers is what I was thinking. So what do I do now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I could go get my 7th land. I don't want to. I could play this. And no, I think what I'd rather do... I think I start with this and see what happens. No, maybe I need to play this. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. The reason being is because I couldn't play the trawlers anyway if I start with the Awaken of the Honored Dead. So I want to see, like, I'm just worried they have a way to protect this. I'm starting to fear they do, but whatever, we gotta do. And then I might just go grab a land. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like they have a way to protect it. Oh, they don't. Okay, do I go grab a land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would give me 8 mana next turn, so that'll let me double spell. Yeah, I think I should go grab a land. As much as I would want to gain 3 life, I'm going to go grab another island. And I don't think I've played a land this turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, and they just really had a couple turns where they had to get off the board. I don't know why they played that now. Are they flurrying? No, they're not. One die mill over. Nice. I can get that back. And I think last turn all they did was cast the Frontline Rush. I think I'm just going to go ahead and... Was there anything else I wanted to... Actually, is there anything I want to get from the graveyard? No. I think I'm just going to really gum up the ground. And maybe they can kill it. Looks like they might be able to. That's fine. I mean, I'm at 9. I'm not at super high life total. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I gotta kill that thing. Oh, so I should have left up the exhale. I thought I have a chance not to. What can I get back from my graveyard? and it's power 3 or less. So I'm going to get rid of, I think at this point, what do I discard? Yeah. I mean, max value would be Songcroucher Mage, but I don't have any way to get a removal spell, so I'm just going to get this. I have to kill this. And then I can play this. Exhale the Devotee. Get back. Focus the Mind. I could play this turn, but I am not going to. And I think I'll take 1 turn off of attacking. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have with the exhale, but... No, thank you. Cool. Okay. Okay, feeling good now. So, stabilized. I know I can like cast that for free essentially. I'm actually going to. I just want to lock up the ground, and I get it for free, and then I can easily just discard a land if I draw one, so yeah. And then, do I want to play this? A 2/1 Death Toucher. I'm definitely not. Yeah. Whatever. Man, this kills a lot of stuff. Power 3 or less. Like, it would have killed this. It killed that 4-drop. It would have killed that 5-drop. All right. Didn't even need to UGIN. So that was a scary one. I had to use my removal very aggressively, but I was able to draw more removal. And so that's kind of what you want to do, right? Is even though you have to use your removal early, an interaction early, you just want to do it. Kind of sketchy on when to hold up counter magic versus when not to, but I just had to be playing to the board. I think I was behind. I mean, I had to play on board in those early games, so that was a fun one. All right, back for round 2. Can we just UGIN our opponents to death? A little surprised to see double mountain here, but we're gonna go ahead and keep this. Of course, we got turn 2 play, turn 3 play, and then of course that turn 3 play fixes all our mana. Ooh, that's a bummer. I wish we had an island there, but we'll be alright. And wouldn't mind drawing any additional land at this point. Obviously would love to see a blue source here. Oh, perfect. And we'll just go ahead and cast the Devotee. And the next turn, hopefully they play something I can kill it and then focus the mind and just be ready to go. Oh, that is more than fine with me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this land, and I don't think I'm not in a rush to do anything, so give myself the option here, still being able to kill something at instant speed. Ooh. Don't really want to kill one of those. But you know what I do want to kill? The Saga itself. So here's what we'll do. We'll cast Focus the Mind, draw 3, discard one of these forests. Well, what did I say? I said I wanted to turn 6 UGIN my opponent. I could do that and be at 9 loyalty. That seems just fine to me. And then it's permanent. That's one or more colors, right? Yeah, so instead of playing that dragon, I know that technically I'm losing some value here because I'm not likely to get another target for this Disruptive Stormbrood, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the turn 6 UGIN and be off to the races here. So that's exactly what we want to do. Have a nice slow start. Like, we could have killed stuff if they had stuff to kill. Oh man, only a 3-for-1. That's kind of a bummer. And not even a full 3-for-1 because they got all those. So they did have the answer to it. We're still playing a game here. Let's see. I have 7 mana, so I could go Trawlers into Focus the Mind, and I think that seems better than just playing out one dragon and that being my only play, because I'm not going to use a removal spell on these tokens. So why don't we do that? So exile this, get back this, go ahead and cast it now. Discard probably a forest. And I'm gonna go ahead and play out the Devotee. Obviously not great against the tokens, but man, kind of a bummer they had the answer to UGIN right away. It turns out it would have worked out better to Stormbrood and kill that thing, but that's alright. Maybe they'll play out another artifact or enchantment. Get the value there. Ooh. Speaking of value, 3 mana. Not bad, not bad. Now what do I want to do? Just cast this. And kind of nice to have both. I would want to play the Evolving Wilds to thin out the deck, but I kind of like having both removal spells available to me, and I'm not going to attack. I want to trade off the Devotee with the Pack Beast if I can. And they have just all gas in hand because they've been stuck on 4 lands since turn 4. So let's see. Oh, right, I forgot that I get the extra +1/+1 counter. That is awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and I want to get the Surveil action going. These both deal 4 damage anyway, so I want to find some more action. Perfect. Awesome. Which one do I want to draw first? Songcrafter Mage, so I can cast the Focus the Mind that's in the graveyard. Yeah, it looks great. Definitely a bummer to have the Evolving Wilds, because I do not want to crack that to get rid of this Focus the Mind, but we're going to go ahead and swing with this. And I think I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already have 9 mana available. I really don't feel like I need to even play out this Evolving Wilds, but the likelihood of me drawing a land to discard is probably pretty high. With the Songcrafter Mage of this one in the graveyard, so I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna play the Evolving Wilds just in case, because I already know the top card is not a land. So if there's not another land in the top 2, I'm not gonna want to discard any action. So. Okay. Probably you're going to want to kill that. I could kill that with the Stormbrood, I think. Yeah, we're just going to block like this. See what trick they have, and oh, maybe they don't have one. It's a lot. It's a lot just getting 2 damage across. Alright. With 2 open mana, I don't really want to cast the Piercing Exhale, so I'm just gonna go for the pure value here. Yep. Discard this land. Cast another one. Discard another land, and now I'm just flush with removal or counter magic. And I do wish I actually had 1 more land, funnily enough, but I'm going to go ahead and get aggressive here. Yeah, I'll counter that. Why not? And there it's 6, so I'll just go ahead and play my... I do want to leave some counter magic up, but I like putting one last threat into the battlefield here, so... Obviously the opponent got pretty solid out on mana here. Yeah, just counter that. Just have lethal in the air. Alright, GG's. On the draw here, definitely going to keep this, have all my mana. But again, note that Dismal Backwater is not allowing me to play the Awakened on time. Okay, not exactly what I want to see on the draw, but at least I can discard or counter their turn 3 play, or I could play the Devotee. That's also a great option, which does allow me to... I'm probably going to do that because that allows me to play Awaken the Honored Dead on turn 3. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh. Wow, that is aggressive. In that case, I feel like I'm very happy to just play out the Devotee and just trade with that. Yeah. Yeah, we're absolutely... I don't care what they do. Doesn't matter. Because if they have a trick here or something, then that's great. They're not adding to the board. And then... Okay, yeah, we'll trade that off. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. And then... The question is, do I want to kill that? And I think the answer is no. So I'm just going to chill. I have my mana situated just fine, so I'd rather play this on turn 5 as a body and gain some life. So I'm going to plan on canceling whatever they play next. Yep. We'll counter that for sure. No reason to behold a dragon. And then they'll attack for 2. I can just play the Trawlers and get back the Exhale if I want. Alternatively, I could do this, which I'm more than happy to do, and I could trade that off. I think I'd rather play this. We'll play this first in case I... Well, the downside... Okay, so it's either grabbing a tap land, or I would have the Harmonize. Oh yeah, we're just taking this. Or not the Harmonize, whatever the 1 mana draw card is. But I would prefer... I only have one of those in the deck. I have a bunch of tap lands, so I think playing this out first made more sense. And then having a body here to trade for this is great. And if I draw out a trick, all the better. I don't care. And if they play something big that I need to remove, I can. Oh, just another one of these. Okay, well, in this case, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna slam the 3/3 body and gain 3 life, and feel pretty good about where I am right now. Up to 18. Yeah, they just haven't been able to push through a lot of damage in those early turns, and so far they've had to use it like a combat and a trick and every time to remove something like this. So, okay. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. They did a trick, and that's a big thing. So, a couple of options here. I could play 2 removal spells. I could play 1 removal spell and get it back with the trawlers. I think I like that the most. I could play... Yeah, I think I like that the most because then like all they can really do is push through 1 damage by activating this. And I have the trawlers back in my hand. Alternatively, I could cast this and focus the mind, but I think I have plenty of time. Like, that helps me hit my land drop, but I don't have necessarily anything I want to discard, so yeah, we're just going to kill this, play out the trawlers, and get back the exhale, and just be feeling great about life. So get rid of the get back to molten exhale. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So yeah, they can push through 1 point of damage if they want. And I can play the Guardian and be feeling great about life. No reason to play anything to focus the mind here. Well, that would be the only other thing I would consider playing is Unyielding Whisper into Focus the Mind, but oh yeah, because I don't even have mana for the Guardian. So yeah, we're gonna do that. That's great. Exactly as I drew it up. Perfect. Draw my tap land. And I don't want to tap my creature here because it's holding down the fort pretty well. And let's see. In this case, I think I'm going to get rid of the palace because it's really just a Dismal Backwater, which I have one of. Well, that's not true. I was using all 3 of these colors. But my mana's looking fine right now, so why not take the... No, I'll get rid of I was going to say the extra point of life, but we'll just have nice, good, clean mana and feel good about this. No attack. Oh, yeah, and now they're just drawing lands to make it even worse for them, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna slam the Guardian here so I can end this game. Alright, or do I have Double Teamer? Because that also ends the game pretty effectively. No, I don't have enough mana for that. What am I talking about? And I'm not going to attack just because I don't want to block with the Guardian and lose hexproof in case they had a way to remove it. I'm much more content allowing them to push through 1 point of damage a turn while I can just attack. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw an untapped land, I can double. Perfect. Double Mammoth. And that should be enough to... Oh, okay. Well, don't rely on Auto Tapper. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. I still have the exhale, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, use this time to draw a land. Yeah, so I still have 2 blockers in the Piercing Exhale and Molten Exhale, so we're totally fine. It would have been nice to just slam the other Mammoth and leave up, or have, another an untapped 5/5 in play to end the game faster, but it's totally fine. Totally fine. So don't rely on Auto Tapper was the lesson we learned in this game. And do I care about this? No. Let's see if they flash it back. mean, that's really, really greedy to flash it back. I mean, what else are they going to do, though? They can do the same thing next turn, in theory. Yeah, okay, now. Oh, whoops, I hit classic. I hit submit 0 because I didn't want to reveal one from my hand, and I didn't click on the one on the battlefield. So got to get used to the way we click for that mechanic. Good game. Yeah, good game, opponent. Whatever, we'll just attack with everything. And they're in chump block mode. We'll play out the Mammoth as a blocker instead of the Guardian and go to the next turn with removal and nice. And yeah, they're just dead on board, so there's no need for me to remove one of their things. On to the next one. Starting off 3-0. I like it. Yep, we're definitely going to keep this. This Evolving Wild's coming in clutch here. And my other Evolving Wilds. All right. Well, that's good because I can play that on turn 3 after playing one of the Devotees on turn 2, and then play the other Devotee on turn 3. And this tells me which one I want to play. Well, actually, I'll play either one, but they both trade with this, but one... So one just eats it and one trades. So for that reason, I'm going to play the Teamer Devotee. And if they remove it and then attack, like that's fine. They're not necessarily drawing a card, right? It's exploring, so... Ooh, uh-oh. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature, also gains menace on turn. Okay, so they got the goods. And they drew land. Whew, okay, this is off. My opponent's off to a really hot start here. So I'm going to... Ooh, if I would have played the Sultai Devotee, I could have killed it. Bummer. That is a bummer. Yeah, so my opponent's off to a really good start. If they attack here, it's hard to know whether double blocking is so risky. Let's just first see if they draw a card. Oh, okay, no, but they did get value. I'm not going to block because it's just an absolute blowout if they just kill the Sultai Devotee and eat my Teamer Devotee. Hopefully they tap some mana so I can play Piercing Exhale. Okay, they still have open mana, but what am I going to do? Not try to kill this thing? So the question is, do I wait till their upkeep to do it? Let's see if they gain priority at all. Doesn't look like they've gained priority, so I don't have a dragon to behold. All right, so that happened. All right, what do I want to grab with this? I have black, I have green, I have blue, I have red. Yeah, they're just casting that back from the graveyard. So they got a lot of value off of this bad boy. That's for sure. What do I want to grab? Second blue, probably, over second red? Yeah, I think so. And excellent. We are just going to play this forest. What's this one do? Oh, is this the one that... Oh boy, other creatures are going to have trample, haste. Okay, Whirling Dragonstorm. Okay, so their next... their next dragon is going to have haste. So I obviously would love the value of being able to play the Tawny back, draw a land, and then play the Focus the Mind. I'm just so worried can't do that. I need to play UGIN. I need some stuff to happen. I need to find my land. Yeah, and I wouldn't have found my land, see? So we'll discard this. We'll play it. I'm going to actually go ahead and cast it because I really want to find my 7th land drop for the next turn. So instead of getting in for 5 damage, yeah, I was thinking about like, oh, which one do I kill first, like of these? But I'm just gonna kill the creatures, and this does have it does not have protection from colorless. It is nuking my entire board and attacking me for 11, but UGIN can save the day, so I'm not completely dead. And it deals 1, 2, and is it not killing this devotee either? Okay, so whatever. Not that this devotee is doing that much, but how am I at 2? Well, the good news is I'm going to be at 5 with a blocker on the ground for haste threats. But if they have another dragon, I'm probably toast. Right. Oh, yeah, it's got. I forgot it's the attacking. Yep. All right, well, it is what it is. Nothing I could have done about that. Those sieges were interesting, huh? The only thing I could have done differently is grabbed the played the Soul-Tie Devotee first, and then I would have had an opportunity to kill it. I didn't know that they were going to be able to give that thing menace and attack through my blocker and do that 2 turns in a row. So that was definitely a bummer. That's what I could have done differently. But yeah, card quality of my opponent that last turn. I'm keeping this hand, of course. Card quality of my opponent last turn was certainly strong. They, went really good uncommon into rare, dead. Right? They played some other stuff too in between, but yeah, that was very good of them. We'll just play the Opulent Palace. Most likely Evolving Wilds is grabbing the mountain. The question is, do I want to leave this up now, counter a turn 2 play they might have? And I'm going to say no. I'd rather just go ahead and play my Tawny back on turn 3. Yeah, as you say, this is a good chance that I may have a turn 2 play. This is not a fast format. Plenty of people don't play a lot of 2-drops, or they're playing interaction, so nothing I really want to counter there anyway. So grab my mountain here, and then I'll just play my forest and discard one of these forests. Interesting. What are they getting? I wonder what they're getting priority there for. Maybe the Cycle Dragon? Perfect. The one that can give a... Oh, no, it's a removal spell. Okay, that's totally fine too. But that wouldn't have gone... That wouldn't have been in... They wouldn't have gotten priority for that with no target. Okay. I do think... We know we're just going to want to kill this thing anyway. So I think I just kill it now. Alternatively, what I could do is I could... Well, not if they have a 2-drop, I can't necessarily counter it. And then I just get absolutely hosed. And I can't play this at instant speed. Oh man. The Beholden Dragon here is showing, like this turn I could just play this turn so differently. Right? I could just leave up both exhales. Is what I could do here. So we're just going to go ahead and kill this and then leave up the other exhale. So yeah, we want to get rid of that thing. And do they have another? No, they don't have anything to play. Sweet. Okay, I'm almost assuredly going to leave up the exhale here instead of playing a tap land. That's just better. We'll grab the exhale here, I think. I already have another couple lands in play. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if this was a dragon, this would be, these exhales would all just be super powered. Hasn't come into effect yet, but we'll see. Yeah, we're just gonna counter that. Otherwise, they get a bunch of self mill, and then it does go into the graveyard for some value later. But hopefully, I can. It's what? It's only 2 mana to renew. Wow. They have zero lands in the graveyard right now, so no reason for us to. I'm not going to play this. I don't think. That's pretty aggressive. I'd rather just cast Focus the Mind. And if they happen to play something small that I can kill with Piercing Exhale first, great. And then I can play Focus the Mind after that. But yeah, just make sure the renew, it does put a +1/+1 counter on target creature where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. So far, none of those. Yeah, I'm not interested in killing the Abzan Devotee. We'll just go ahead and Focus the Mind and not bother with exhaling. And what do I want to get rid of here? I kind of like the land. Yeah, I can just get rid of this. My mana is looking great, and I like the land. Let's just... Yeah, let's just slam this. I mean, it doesn't look like they're playing blue, but you never know. They're stuck on mana. And so maybe they are... Whatever, I'll offer the trade. If they want to spend their whole turn like getting this back from the graveyard and recasting it, I don't care. It's totally fine by me. But yeah, I would hate to see this thing get countered if they happen to like rip an island and have the blue exhale in hand. So I'll just play that. Whereas, okay, so this is something we definitely want to kill right away, because we don't want it to be able to transfer its counters onto anything. But boy, is it tempting to just... The alternative is I just present lethal on board, and then I can kill something. And yeah, actually, forget that. Okay, and make sure I do have red, green, and blue still up. Okay. I think the auto tapper is going to get a lot of us for a lot of different things, because there's just so many colors, and your lands can tap for so many colors, and there's so many colors in your hand. I think you really need to pay attention to auto tapper in this format. Anyway, next turn, whatever they play, like if they play 2 creatures, whatever, I can just kill one and tap down the other. Or yeah, and if they kill this, that's fine too. I'm totally fine with that, because I can still just tap this down, attack for 10. Boom, boom, and then if they have a block, I have 3 lethal attackers and they have a blocker. So Constrictor Sage, definitely great. That looked really good. Love the Frost Giant effect. Being able to do that from the graveyard is pretty cool too. But yeah, GG's. On the play with excellent mana. I don't have red mana in this hand. I mean, I do with Sagu Wildling if I really want it. So we're going to keep this and start off with the tri-land here. Probably just next turn, almost assuredly just play another tri-land. Yeah, fine with that. And then we can hold up. We can either play Sultai Devotee or we can hold up Dispelling Exhale, whatever we want to do here. But ooh. Okay, yeah, even better because it's more mana efficient to do this. And it doesn't matter which basic I play here. I have 2 of each. And yeah, I'll probably want to... Technically, I'll play like this, but... Oh, right, I don't have red mana. What am I thinking? Oh, shoot. I think I'm gonna go get red mana. I'm sick of not having that, and then I can play the Tawny Bag next turn. Hopefully I can block with this. Oh man. Wow. Man, they got my blocker to open up attacks here, and then they also got my Harmonize card. So, doing work here. That was a perfect strategic portrayal. No land. Oh, brutal. We're definitely going to play the mountain. We know we're going to play it. Like, we want to have that fixed, then maybe we do something with the 1 mana. Though I guess I don't think we actually have any additional 1 mana plays. We'll go ahead and... We already have our black. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Just to... In case we draw a 3-drop that we want to play in addition to the Disruptive Stormbrood here. Okay, good, good. So, excellent. Speaking of a 3-drop, so not a 3-drop I want to play this turn. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this just in case they remove this. That opens up really good attacks for them. And no, we'll sit back on defense. We'll chill. If they want to trade, I'm happy to trade, and then I can counter whatever they play next, presumably. They had priority there for something, but if they want to use a trick, I probably will let them versus countering. I mean, probably wouldn't be able to counter it anyway. And I can't counter that, unfortunately, with no Behold the Dragon, so definitely feeling that. We will counter that. Yeah. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1 land short. I don't believe I have any card draw, right? No, we just have the exhale, so. I mean, last turn they played 2-drops. Or two small things. But if they have a big thing to play this turn, I can counter it with the Songcrafter Mage, which would be awesome. And then I would just love to rip an untapped land, obviously, and just UGIN them to death, but we'll see. Okay. Can't counter that. So, it does stink that I had to play my dragon in hand to go get a land, but I had to do it. I had to fix my mana, and then I have not been able to counter things with no dragon. So, again, it would be nice to do this at instant speed. I don't have double red, so I need to choose. Do I want to leave up counter magic? Maybe. Or just kill this before it gets out of hand. Whenever one more counter is put on a creature you control. So, yeah. Because like next turn they could just do this. So I think I actually have to do this. Man, being able to do that instant speed would be nice. And not having double red, so. A little bit of a bummer there, but that's all right. Happy to get rid of the menace creature. And really just trying to stall for time. Like UGIN can take over the game. Yep, and thought they might do that, which is a little bit of a bummer too. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to counter anything if that was their play this turn. Another Dispel and Exhale is unfortunate, but I'm just sitting here taking 4 each turn. So what I'm going to have to do is counter this. Because we can't have them drawing cards. They're going to pay the 2, and then we will Songcrafter Mage and discount the exhale via Harmonize of. So I had to do it, but we can't just sit here. Yeah, we'll definitely play that right now. Go grab ourselves, hopefully, another land. Yep, we will get rid of the island. Play a Dismal Backwater. No attacks. And so far, I mean, they really haven't been added to the board anything too crazy so far. We are going down to 5, but we'll be able to gain 3 life. Unless we're dead here. Okay, good. I was like, what are they pausing for? Are they going to pump this thing to oblivion? This creature enters. Okay, so we have a Flying Death Toucher or an on the ground 4/4. It really depends on what we draw as to what I'm going to. Okay, and we draw another red source, but before I play my land, so which one do we want to exhale or get rid of? I feel like we want to get rid of probably the Flyer Death Toucher. I know it's another point of power, but like, oh, you know what? I do have that dragon that kills things with power 3 or less. And we're just going to crack this now to go get a mountain. So we have 2 red sources. I am definitely not chump blocking because last turn they could have killed me if they had a way to like super pump their creature. Oh, they have a UGIN of their own. Nice. Okay, so dueling UGINs here, and they have a creature on the battlefield first. And they haven't been hitting all their land drops, so I'm pretty sure they just have gas in hand. That's really good. That's really good. I need to find... I'm not going to play that. This does nothing. I need to find my enchantment that kills permanents. So I played, what, 1 Focused Mind, I believe. So I have a lot of ways to go find it. Yeah, okay, so. And there it is. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So draw a card. Kishra Trawlers is awesome. I can get back. Oh, they exiled. That's right. They exiled those spells from my graveyard. That was really good. That was really good on my opponent's part. So first things first, let's destroy target non-land permanent. And then I don't really think I want this. I don't think at this point I'm going to be able to I don't think I'm going to be able to kill. No, I'd rather just leave this back as a blocker and trade with that. I don't think I'm going to be able to counter anything without a dragon in my hand. So I think I want to save the trawlers until I can find something else. Okay. So if they can get rid of this blocker, they can kill Eugene, but then I'm going to get it back on my next turn with Awaken the Honored Dead, so that is tough for them. Are they just attacking me? Yeah. Well, that's... I understand what they're doing, but that's also really tough when I'm gaining 3 life a turn. I understand, like, you want to ignore... But they probably have to, right? Like, what else are you going to do? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's a way to get rid of UGIN, huh? Or no, oh, it's not. It's not get rid of. Okay, so they just let me gain an extra 2 points of life. Nice. I do need to find some action and a way to win the game, but I do have plenty of that, and I'm probably going to mill it over. Yep. Okay, so I did mill my dragon over. That is unfortunate. Let's find my elephants. I got a lot of good cards to find. The Dragon Globe is not one of them, and I didn't even get anything to go grab. Oh man, that was a rough mill. That was a rough mill. I'm running out of cards to draw, so we are going to exile one of their creatures. That's great. So I got to do the thing. I'd rather get rid of this than get my... Oh, shoot. Shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Getting rid of... That's really good for them. And then I don't think I want to tap down something yet. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have gotten this back because they were able to kill this enchantment. So that's definitely a misplay on my part. I'm okay not tapping something down this turn. I have plenty of mana. I really just need to find my elephants to win the game. And because I'm so worried about not... Oh, now they're attacking UGIN. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it doesn't just draw a card, it also gains a couple life each turn is big. Oh my gosh. Can I please draw anything here? All right, there we go. So, all right, just tapping basics. And then what I think I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to get this back into my hand so I can get... I'm so low on resources on how to actually win the game that I'm going to... Yep, and this does do green, right? Yeah, okay. Just double checking because I'm getting real paranoid about that. I actually want to get the mammoth back into my hand, so I'll exile this devotee. Put the mammoths back into my hand so I can get 3 elephants total. All right, sweet. We got there. I was running out of ways to actually win the game with not a lot of cards in my library, so that's why I wanted that extra value there. And we got there. All right, we have only 2 lands, but we're on the draw with a cantrip and then Sibsig Appraiser, so we don't need too much to go right. And then we have a Tri-land and Evolving Wilds here, so we're definitely going to keep this hand. And hopefully not be off to a super fast start by my opponent. Great, always definitely happy to see another land drop here. And this allows me to go get my mountain and still have a double blue, and get double blue, which is nice. Okay, that's fine. All right, just a 2-drop. We'll harmonize here. And I'm just going to do this now. They can know that I'm playing red. I don't care. And then depending on what they do here... Oh, Sibsig. Okay. They're not adding too much to the board. So the question is, do I just want to play the globe? And the answer is probably yes, because that allows me to double spell the next turn very easily. Especially with drawing that another untapped land, which means I can... Well, I still can, right? Because this taps for mana on the next turn too. So I think I like that better, actually. I was saying that I can cast the Dragonstorm Globe, and then on next turn, on turn 4, I can play the Sibsig and one of the exhales. But I can still do that. So instead, what I think I'm going to do is play the Sibsig now, trade with one of their creatures. And I think I just want the land at this point. I just want to ramp into UGIN. And so now I only need 1 more land to do that. Yeah, we'll definitely just... Oops. Trade off creatures here. Definitely want the bigger creature, especially because it has a counter on it. So for things that matter about counters. If they play something... Okay, perfect. I was going to say, if they play something scary, I can Molten Exhale it. If not, I can Dispelling Exhale whatever they play next, presumably. That being said, the counter pay 2 versus counter pay 4 is a huge difference. I mean, they could just go get 2. They could just make 2 zombies here. That's pretty good. Okay, here's the deal. I know that I'm kind of letting them 3-for-1 me here, but if UGIN can even last one turn, like one extra turn, and I'm back in it, and so that's fine. Hopefully I can just counter whatever they play here. Are they going to try to kill this? They have 6 mana, so play a 5-drop. Come on, play a 5-drop. That was pretty good, that monument. Like, that was just a good turn 5 play for them. Go get your land, and then give yourself 2 tokens. Yeah, that looked great. First time I'd seen Sultai Monument be played. That looked really good. Definitely when I was holding up counter magic too, which is great. I mean, I'm sure my opponent read that. I'm sure that my opponent had options and was like, oh, well, they might have counter magic. Might as well do something else. Interesting that they keep highlighting over this. Are they scared that I'm going to start dropping big dragons? Yeah, I mean, whatever. That's fine if they do that. I'm just so unlikely to actually be able to counter something, and I'm already at 11, so I just want to kind of play to the board. Yeah, whatever they do play, I can get rid of it with UGIN, presumably, unless it's an UGIN of their own. Okay, sweet. Now I really don't. Now at this point, I don't want my UGIN to get countered. So the question is, do I Unending Whisper? I don't think I do. No, I think I just play my second green source and just... Maybe that's a little scared, but like they need to tap blue mana at some point. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! That was important, huh? Now, granted, I wouldn't have been dead because I could have... Nah, I mean, maybe I would have been. Whatever, I don't care. Doesn't matter if I would have been dead or not. I'm going to just... Not the greatest value on the front half of UGIN here, but I don't care. Yeah, being able to... counter their Crater Hoof and then go from that into UGIN was awesome. That was great. Oh, and they have to kill this, and just so they can attack UGIN by what? For 2? Unless they have another way to kill it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. UGIN's just so good. I know it's like 9 loyalty. You're never going to kill that, but you're also never going to kill me because I'm gaining 2 life a turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That still gives me 4 mana left over. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this now. That's totally fine. Why did it tap all my red? Didn't I just say last game, don't rely on the auto tapper? But drawing a new dragon here is just awesome, by the way, for these Dispelling Exhales. Like, yeah, so they definitely have a way to kill UGIN in their deck, but I'm just going to counter it whenever they do. Sacrifice creature you control. Oh yeah, it's the thing that gets that stuff back in the graveyard. Yeah, that resolves. Draw card. Can we please find some more action here? So I want to kill this because mana value X. It is X. It's not mana value X or less. So if they sacrifice this, they get back a 4-drop, right? X is 1, or mana value X plus 1. Yeah. So return target creature with mana value X plus 1. So it has to be mana value 4, which right now, do they have any 4 mana value targets? They do not. So I feel like I would rather tap this down for a turn, give me more options. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw. Well, they have so much mana that actually, whatever. I'm going to draw 1 card. What I was thinking about is, do I want to leave up 2 copies of Dispelling Exhale because they have so much mana, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. What are they? I think they just have Prey Upon. Or Dragon's Prey. I always call it Prey Upon. I need to find where are my dragons to win the game. I need to find my elephants. I need to find my dragons. Do I want to Dispelling Exhale again? Or do I want to Focus the Mind again? I'm kind of scared to do that. Again, they don't have any 4-drops to go get. And it has to be a 4-drop, right? It's not X or less. Just read that one more time. You control with mana value X. Return target creature card with mana value X plus 1 from the graveyard. Yeah, so in order for the target, it has to be X plus 1. So they can only grab 4-drops right now, so we're not worried about that. I'm going to play this Devotee. And I think I'm just going to get back the... I'm not worried about... Like, I will find... I'm worried about drawing extra cards, so I don't think I want to grab Focus the Mind. So I think what I'm going to do is grab this, and I'm just going to grab the Exhale, the red Exhale, and be happy with life. Yeah, get rid of this. I will find more dragons and the elephants to end the game. Hopefully they're not my bottom 3 cards. Obviously that's a bummer if that's the case, but whatever. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Finally. All right. I'll offer up a couple of trades. And this is sacrifice. A creature you control other than Sidisi. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say for sure it was other creatures, and it just the other was in a weird spot in the word. So they have to tap 5 mana to try to kill this. And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So I can barely double exhale it. And yeah, we will draw another card to try to find my elephants. Still not finding them. I'm just going to play this out just as a 3/3 flyer so I can try to end the game. And then I got to make sure I click correctly because they do have a... Oh, nice. Yeah, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that resolves. And then I definitely need to behold, click here. They'll tap 4 and I'll do it again. Behold, click here. I just have to end the game here before I deck myself, which is going to happen sooner rather than later. Yep, that happens. Where are my elephants at? Oh boy. I cannot play this. I absolutely cannot mill 3. I'm definitely playing this for sure. But hopefully I can kill 2 things. If they add a blocker or something, but I have to add more power onto the battlefield. Okay. But surveilling doesn't actually help me because I need to... I don't want to deck myself. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is brutal. I want to do this rather than draw a card with UGIN because it also adds to the battlefield and it's going to have to draw a card. Oh my gosh. Where are my elephants? Okay, I have 10 power on the battlefield. 2 cards left. I think my elephants... Whew. Okay, I did draw the elephants, not the bottom card. But notably, it was much better to add to the battlefield because I knew I had to draw a card rather than UGIN. Ooh, almost got decked, but narrowly avoided it. Okay, on the draw here with a couple of Evolving Wilds and great mana fixing, mana ramp. These devotees doing work. So we're off to the races here. I'm just going to go get an island. Just nothing but basics. But those Evolving Wilds, man, those are awesome. All right, we're both playing just devotees on curve here. My opponent said nice. I also said nice. Oh, that's why they said nice, because they didn't draw their land. I am going to offer up a trade. And play the Thornwood Falls and Devotee or the the Globe. We're definitely going to play the Globe here. Nice to ramp up. Come on. I mean, this is playing for the 7th win, but I would like to play against an opponent who gets lands. So don't miss your 3rd land drop. Oh, 2 turns in a row. Okay. I mean, that being said, I'm not doing anything on my end. I'm just drawing lands. So possibly it was better to play the Evolving Wilds there. It probably was better to play the Evolving Wilds there, so I could have gotten a... Well, I guess I'm not playing a Swamp, so never mind. But... Ooh! Blowout! The double Twin Bolt. I should have attacked. They're probably going to play that Twin Bolt anyway. Dang. All right, I got to draw some action here. Oh my gosh. Just no action. Against the deck, against an opponent who cannot hit their 3rd land drop to save their life. They're going to start discarding if they don't do anything soon. All right, here we go. Got some action. Sweet. I got some counter magic, and I can just counter magic them to twice if I need to. Definitely playing the Evolving Wilds here to thin out my deck. I'm just gonna counter anything. I don't care. Presumably they're not going to attack. And I'm going to get, let's see, yeah, I'm going to get 2nd Mountain here for sure. Yep, we're doing that. So, whatever. I am going to offer the trade. It's going to trade with something eventually. And then this just allows me to counter their next play. Keep a 3-power creature on the battlefield. And I mean, the Trawler's like there's this, and then there's the Sig Appraiser, like the 2/1 body as opposed to the 3/2 body is just such a big difference. Like, this is an actual clock. And then I can... Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything to say to that. I do apologize, yeah. Hey, they found a land. Do they have another 2-drop? I mean, they were able to play 4 spells and get a 2-for-1 for being stuck on 2 lands for turn... Whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn a million. We're just going to go ahead and... I kind of want to actually add to the battlefield, so yeah, we'll just do this now. So that way I just, yeah. So the classic Flood versus Screw, who drew out of it first? I did. Not even close. And then just being able to have a bunch of counter magic over and over again has been pretty good. I should have kept that land for the draw 3 discard, but... And... I actually think I'm not going to counter that. Okay, sweet. Comes down with an extra +1/+1 counter too. Always nice. And that should do it. counter whatever they play, and then they can at most soak up 4 damage. All right, we got to 7 wins, 7-1, not bad. My opponent is contemplating, is there a possibility they can come back from this? Is there anything they can do? Unfortunately, there is not. I think the only can't be countered spell in the whole thing is Garruk or Surok. And they would still just be technically not dead if they played Surok. They could block because I can't counter that. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna Behold the Dragon just to get into the habit of doing that correctly. Kaboom. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. Say, I made it to the end. I'm a loyal viewer. This has been a lot of fun. Excited for the next draft. Bye.